Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery amako kari amano urawo. Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery kari amano urawo. Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery amako kari amano urawo. Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery kare mano imana deka dinta jarabia ngane buga baya we mana deka dinta jarabia ngane buga baya ogano chure aso coach patena bagati tindawo Ogago chure aso coach patena bagati tindawo abo Brother Masikwala makine sike kiweli sigiro basabo Esyo ema wanawa Esene ne marum makiwerendo gebiego Imana bunkage makiwe esendelu enye onine kero sabo Nduhe wegudo
Benjamin Uche Angel Dressy Angel Dressy Is that our own angel in the Netherlands? Is that angel in Holland? We got Friday of all but you are God, baby, Fraga, dear, to Tundegan, ora. But you are God, dear, baby, Fraga, dear, to Tundegan, ora. Toma. Onye and Ima, Nancy family. Woman, Biafra, recovery, carry a mano. Afi bona Biafra, recovery, carry a mano. Hit the like button. Afi bona Biafra, recovery, carry a mano. One name Bianara Biafra, do Bianara, here with the brother. Senator Bianara Biafra, Governor Bianara Biafra, Absent Bianara, Abataya, here with the brother. Oh, Anile. Yala omo Biafra, kanyi kele tukoki. Asemo wanile, yala omo Biafra, kanyi kele tukoki. Andrew, okay here. Oye furo no dibo, wezi yanyi masi, azim na modi kala dike. Obiago wetu abo, polugo no onye Who is this our angel this morning? Angel blesses you. Is that my own angel in the Netherlands? Ndom sina chuku, karakam sina chuku na buru Victoria Mankwa. Ndom sina chuku, karakam sina chuku na buru Victoria Mankwa. Gabriel, anyamu. Afamolugo. Nembia kene nambole kolon wepugo. Mami movia kene nembia kene nambole kolon wepugo. Nama. Emeka Alutu, thank you for joining. Thank you. Kennedy, thank you. I greet you. Okay, Angel from USA. Thank you.
Thank you. Biafra paraha kaga mata urala Biafra paraha yes and oh yeah igwe butuza biago agona chemba biago dogune chibo nile Butuza mo agona chamba biago dogune chibo nile mwachina marejo igwe polugo na buchi Biafra kalo polugo.
Wow, they're always doing that. We know, but we must continue. All right.
Ambassador of Peace. Yarumaka Oberenwa, a priest. One Nebutuzo, someone of the old. Oberenwa Chileketre Manu.
Yes,
Kakanwa Jehovah. Yarumaka Zuma Rock.
Zuma Rock.
Shekebo Rock.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining me this morning. Raphael Chamaka Jere here, Pastor Vam. Thank you. All right. You can see the topic this morning, and I already have the link up there this morning for those that want to quickly and early join me in this conversation this morning. It's been a week of a roller coaster engagement. It has been a week of a roller coaster engagement in this Biafra movement. It's been a week of results, a result-oriented week. It's been a week of total confrontation with our enemies, and we have been seeing results. My goodness me. Prime Minister have been moving from place to place, winning every of the battles we have been confronted with. Thank you for joining me this morning. My own Louis Peters, thank you for joining me. It's been awesome. I'm telling you. And icing on the cake was yesterday, and yesterday was, my goodness me, was the bombastic engagement from Australia to the northern part of the Zoological Republic. And that's Zoological Republic, meeting yesterday with the northern part of the Zoological Republic, when the Prime Minister met with Biafrans all over the north yesterday. It was a bombastic cracker. I'm telling you, everywhere it is going viral. Only on this my channel alone, go and see the engagement. The engagement is massive. The engagement is tough. Despite all the propaganda, our Prime Minister is winning. Hey, my goodness me. This is unprecedented. This is unimaginable. This is great. This is glorious. The finger of God has been so awesome. Since the day we set our eyes out of the non-chalant, important matters, and we set our eyes on the rising sun. Since the day our Prime Minister set our eyes on the rising sun, since he instructed us to set our eyes and focus on the rising sun, it's been from glory to glory, from power to power, from manifestation to a manifestation, from my goodness me, this is awesome. I'm telling you, this is awesome. And that is why I can authoritatively say this morning in my office as the Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government, and also the self-acclaimed armor bearer of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government, that Biafra have been on winning ways. Biafra has been on winning ways, and this is emphatic. Oh my goodness me, this is very, very emphatic and authoritative. Who will doubt it? Do you want to doubt it? That Biafra has been on winning ways since Simon Ekpa emerged as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government. I am telling you, no wonder Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must have seen this. Onyendu must have seen this, and he knew that this is the catalyst. He knew that this is the particular stone, that stone that shot Goliath and fell him. No wonder he said, he is bringing a new dimension. You must listen to him. You must share his message. Very, very important. No wonder. Is this what Onyendu saw? Onyendu knew that these days are coming. Even like Christ knew that one of his own would have betrayed him, and yet he told them, be ready. I knew these things were going to happen. And Christ told them, I will only be in the belly of the earth for 3 days, and after 3 days I will come back. He knew. Onyendu himself knew. Oh my goodness me. Onyendu, he knew. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knew that this was the vehicle that will take us finally to the shores of glory, which is the shores of Biafra. And we are there, right now. I'm telling you, it is happening live. What am I saying? What did I see? Am I just saying this? No, I'm not just saying it. I saw something. Something just happened. And it is not a happenstance. It is not by accident. It is something that is happening real and live. It is not made up. It is not made up. All right, let me take you there. Let me take you there right now. Let me take you where it is happening and why am I sounding this way this morning. All right, let's go. Let's go. Prime Minister tweeted it this morning, and it is not a shock to me. I knew that something is about to happen. I knew that something was actually cooking. I knew that something was coming up. Yes, coming up vividly and seriously. Oh my God. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at this. Look at what happened. Look at the post we just saw, and you will begin to wonder, why are these things coming out now? Ooh, after how many years? Over 50 years. Over 50 years, and this is coming out now. And I'm telling you, these people, even though they are very manipulative and subtle, but this is going to catch them in their scutrum, and they cannot hide anymore. They cannot deny it. They cannot cover it anymore. The truth is out there. The whole world is aware, and the justifiable reasons why we are standing our ground and going after the terrorists in our land, and nobody will fault us. I mean, nobody will fault us. Nobody will say, you people are wrong. What you are doing is wrong. Stop it. Nobody can tell us stop. That is why you see Musa today, even though Musa will admit that yes, that Simon Ekpa is taking over the airwaves, he will not come out openly and deny the fact that his men are receiving it woto. He will not come out openly and admit that the Nigerian terrorist army are actually being dealt with. He will not come out and admit, but he will not deny it as well. He will not deny it. That is why, look at this. U.S. declassified memo, declassified. Now they are declassifying the memos. Everything that was classified will be declassified. Somebody make that comment this morning. Whatever you have classified, all because you want to cover up the genocide that was committed and perpetuated against Umuchineke, everything you classified, you hid it in the file, you covered them up. You said there's no way we're going to expose this, because when we expose it, the whole world will know how cruel and how wicked we are. You cannot classify them anymore. In the mighty name of Chukwuokike Abiama, we declare right now, declassify, 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 declassify. Somebody say, declassify. This is the morning whereby Biafrans all over the world, you will now see the reason why everything you have been doing is working, and you can see everything turning around for your own good, because they are now being declassified. Somebody said declassified. Everything is being declassified. They cannot hide it. All the cover up, all the strings that had it before, that covered it before, every box where they locked it up and said this is a no-go area, all the keys are open. Whether they were opened by force or they were opened willingly or unwillingly, the truth is that they are being opened, and everything is being what? Declassified. But one funny thing is that, why are they picking only Murtala Mohammed? Why is Murtala Mohammed the one they are seeing and saying he committed genocide? Murtala Mohammed is dead. He is gone. He is buried. His bones are rotting. He has been in the grave for how many years? But there are those that are still alive. There are genocidal animals, genocidal monkeys that are still alive. Olusegun Obasanjo is still alive. Well, Gowon of all this world, Gowons of this world, is still alive. Theophilus Danjuma is still alive. They still have an impostor in the name Buhari. He is still there, even though we know he is late, but he is an impostor moving around in the name of Buhari. That one is still there, and they are hiding it that he died, but we know he is gone. But as far as the legal institution is concerned, that particular name and the claim is still alive, okay, he is also a genocidal maggot. Oh, Gasandala Baba Baba. He is a genocidal entity, a genocidal evil. He is still alive. Why are you picking Murtala Mohammed? Murtala Mohammed is dead. But there is good news already. There is good news because they are being declassified. Oh, I don't know where I am touching right now, but I'm telling you, Umuchineke, they enter. We they play, they show. We they play, they show. United States of the United States, yes, that United States, you know, have brought out those classified documents and they declassified them. They declassified them. And U.S. declassified memo accuses Murtala Mohammed of genocide. A United States declassified memo of August 18, 1975 showed that the late head of state, Brigadier General Murtala Mohammed, committed genocide against the Igbos during the Biafra Civil War. Murtala Mohammed was not the president during the war. Then why are you saying he committed genocide? Gowon was the president that called the war. Gowon was the president that fired the first shot. He is still alive. And you are going to pick Murtala, but it's all right. It's okay. We know the game you're playing, but you can't play it so long because Biafrans are out. We have gone. Yes, IBB was one of them. And I am telling you, these people, you are fooling yourselves. You cannot fool Biafrans. You are fooling yourself. You cannot fool Biafrans. But one interesting thing is this morning. One very interesting thing is that they are declassified. And if Murtala Mohammed is being confirmed right now as a genocidal entity, if Murtala Mohammed is said to be a genocidal demon, what it means that IBB, Obasanjo, Gowon, Danjuma Theophilus, and every other of those terrorist military men that are still alive must be brought to book. They must be brought to book. They must be brought to book. And as you are bringing them to book, it means Biafra. Biafra will become become a high flyer. Biafra will become a nation. Biafra will have their rights, and Biafra will begin to swing, as a nation, and nobody can argue that. I'm telling you, nobody will drag it with us. I don't know if somebody is actually hitting the like button, because it is very strange that we are just 60 people right now. It means that some people are not sharing this program. Some people are not actually sharing. All right, let's go. What did our Prime Minister say? Let's listen to, or let us read what Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, the one who has taken over, and Biafra have been on winning ways. And these things are all emerging. The declassification of the classified. Oh my God. The declassification of the classified document is happening right under the watch of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Dragon. Since he took office, since he emerged as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Biafra have been on winning ways. That's exactly what I brought to you this morning. Now, what did he say from his office this morning? Oh, some people may be arguing, where is he speaking from? Is it Venezuela or Caracas? Is he from Mauritius or wherever you are saying, or wherever you want to accuse him of, or wherever you want to push your propaganda to? The fact remains that the Prime Minister is always alive and well, and he's speaking from wherever you position him, he will speak. Even if you say he is speaking from Asorok, he will still speak. And when he speaks, he will speak brutally against the Zoological Republic and against the animal kingdom and terrorist country called the Nigeria. Right now, listen to what he said this morning. He said the Biafra government will activate this on Gowon. So you cannot just declassify Murtala Mohammed and keep quiet on Gowon. So therefore, our Prime Minister said, we are going to activate this on Gowon. Not only Gowon, Obasanjo, and any living murderer and war criminal on Nigerian side. We will add Obasanjo into the list of persona non grata, like we did to Gowon. How many of you know that we put Gowon on the list of persona non grata? The very moment when the crooked, fake, illegitimate governor of Abia State wanted to invite Gowon to Abia State, we said there is nothing that will ever make that happen. We stopped it, we pushed every button, and the Gowon, for fear of his life, refused to come, because he knew that when we say something, we mean it. He was and is still a persona non grata. We are now adding Obasanjo into that list of persona non grata. Means that in Biafra land, Obasanjo is not permitted to step his foot. It means that in Biafra land, Obasanjo must not dare come anywhere close Biafra land. Anywhere in Biafra land that we see Obasanjo, anywhere in Biafra land that we see Obasanjo or receive Holy Communion, anywhere in Biafra land we see Obasanjo, he will understand that there is a difference between capital B and F. Now, our Prime Minister was saying, I will consult with our international lawyers immediately. Immediately, I will consult with our international lawyers. So Obasanjo must be added to that list. And I am so excited this morning. Please, if there's anyone that wants to come in, please, you better do that now, because I will be ending this broadcast as quickly as I am rounding up on this, because this is actually what I brought this morning. And as I am speaking, Biafrans are solemnly keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's day a holy and a memorable day. Everywhere in Biafra land this morning is locked down. Locked down. And I should tell you that we are still in charge. We are still in charge. And so, Biafrans, we can see that since he took over, since he has been the man at the center of leadership of Biafra Republic, we have been on winning ways. Yes, we have been on winning ways. So, those on the list of persona non grata, Obasanjo, Gowon, Danjuma Theophilus, IBB, and every one of them that partook in that genocidal war, and those that are actually involved in the current genocidal war going on in Biafra land, we are adding them all to that list of persona non grata. They cannot come close to Biafra land. They cannot come close to our borders. Our borders are being covered right now. Our men are going to position themselves where it is important to ensure that there is no intruder into Biafra space. Yes, our spaces are being controlled by our men. Our marine, our air force, our men on ground, our foot soldiers are taking charge of Biafra land. Yes, they are taking charge of Biafra land. And so you can see that this prime minister understands. So I begin to ask myself, Chinekenna, goodness God. Oh my goodness me. This evidence is so clear that Biafra is coming and is here in our own time and in our own day. Under this prime minister who has said that he will make sure he finishes it. Ask yourself, do you think it is by accident that these things are being unveiled now? That this thing is happening now? That USA, after how many years, are now bringing files and declassifying it? Declassifying the files. All these people that have kept quiet all this while, even with all the evidence, with all the programs we have made, with all the analysis and the broadcasts we have made, they kept quiet. But now that we now have a man at the helm of affairs, now that we now have a prime minister who has stood on his ground and have confronted the zoo physically with the equal amount of violence that are coming to us or thrown at us, we are giving it back to them. Because you cannot fold your hands when they are buying your people, when they are massacring your people, and you fold your hands and you're calling upon the world, please come and help us. Because these people that have classified this thing, they know when this crime was going on and they kept quiet. Who is the person that classified them? Why were they classified in the first place? Where were they, hidden? Why were those files hidden? Why would they make it a classified, a file, hide it that nobody can open it? Not until after how many years? Even though over 3 million children, were massacred in cold blood. Over 3 million children were starved to death in this unwarranted war. And yet, files were classified. Files were hidden. Truths were covered. After how many years? And not only, but now it is being opened. It is being unveiled under the leadership of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Wow. So it means that our tears and our sorrow is over. Our days and our midnights, our days of pain and our midnight is over. And Biafrans can now raise up their heads and see that freedom that have eluded them all these years. We can now see that, that nation that we have ever dreamt of. We can now see it emerge physically and real, no longer in our omens or in our dreams, no longer in our night tales. It is no longer tales by moonlight. It is now a reality. It is not something we can grab, touch, feel. We can be a part of it. We can have a good environment. We can have hospitals, good roads, drinking water. We can have the facilities that we enjoy outside of our own localities. Now we have it in the homeland. We have it at home now. So we can bring them all into reality. Our people can feel it and can touch it. We can be safe in our own, in our own environment. We can no longer be afraid of even putting padlocks or protections everywhere. No. Some places, some houses here in Europe, you see people, they can even leave their doors open and nothing happens. Nothing happens. And you see that so many of the things that some countries have avoided and kept them safe, we will avoid it. We will never allow those things around our country. Ndana Bisinala, we will not allow them in our country, because the places where they are not allowed to infiltrate, there is the amount of security, the level of security in those places is second to none. If you go to Hungary, you go to Poland, you go to Japan, the security in those places are top notch. You know, citizens are not afraid. Sometimes you will keep your things will fall from you. You come back, you pick it where it fell. Because everyone have what they need. You cannot be envious, or you cannot, crave other people's things. You have your own. But some other countries that have allowed those people to infiltrate their countries, they are now almost living like a third world. They are no longer safe in their streets. Some of them, while they're walking, if they don't look their back, you just suddenly somebody can come behind you and stab you. You leave your house, door, even if you lock it, they break it. You're sleeping, you must have protection in your doors, just like we have been seeing in Nigeria. So that is why, just like in Japan, where they did not allow them to raise up their structure, where they will continue to, perpetuate that their Islamophobic, Islam nonsense, will not allow it in Biafra. It will not be allowed in Biafra. So that our people will be safe and our country will be safe. Yes, we know that they have bought all the positions, both in the UN, in the in the AU, in the OAU, and all what have you. They have taken over with the money they stole from Biafra land. But yet there are still countries that was able to stop them, their advancement, just like we are doing right now. So stand your guard and stand firm with this Biafra Republic government. We are winning and victory is sure. So I want to appreciate my Prime Minister, Odogumazi Simon Ekpa. I want to appreciate the cabinets. I want to appreciate the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Resistance Forces, the Biafra Marine, and every part of our army that have made sure that these things are happening right before us. Because if it were not for their feet, this wouldn't have been the story today. If it was not for your feet and what you have been able to do, our Biafra Liberation Army, our resistance forces, our Biafra Marine, if it is not for what you have been doing to, repel our enemies and actually, inflict them with more damages than anyone can imagine, this wouldn't have been, we wouldn't be celebrating this today. But this, as far as I know, is victory. Because if they have declassified this, it means that only this one have pointed the hand. Because this man, Murtala Mohammed, that they are talking about here, was not even the president during the war. So the whistler or the whistleblowers that have actually exposed this, it means that, it means that every other person, the one that was the president, the one that was the army chiefs in those days, are also, genocidal, instruments. They also committed genocide. So thank you for joining me this morning. I'm going to leave it here. And by the grace of Chukwuka Biama, we are advancing and victory is sure. Victory is sure. Thank you so much. My name remains Rafael Chamaka Jere, a.k.a. Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Until I see you later this afternoon, airborne. Airborne.
You don't say to mama, you don't read, oh. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set my name, they can't free. One war, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwuka Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go build to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Dura. What about the Shua? They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwoki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They tried by the canories. These reckless foolanies. They conquered the Lorraine. Fooling, fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwoki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dexinabemi terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Patami terrorist. Boko Haram in the army terrorist. They stop the people from farming terrorist. Abubakar Malami terrorist. Mainstream media swami terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. It's a lie Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra and fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless. Chukwoki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They can come into Biafra land one day. Run them out of the land one day. Run them out now. Run them out now. Yo. Divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away Biafra.
It's Young Light.
Let's go back and get money. Biafra come. Umokoko, mad people everywhere. Dara. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he depend me, yo, gaga. He depend me, yo, gaga. He depend me, yo, gaga. This your G, he depend me, yo, gaga. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. Ah, he depend me, yo, gaga. Mama, he depend me, yo, gaga. In this age, he depend me, yo, gaga. Sabotu has he depend me, yo, for you. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, we're not going to fast. When we talk about our freedom, we're going to fast. When we talk about our freedom, we're going to fast. Yeah, he depend me, yo, gaga. Mama, he depend me, yo, gaga. In this year, he depend me, yo, gaga. Sabotu was he depend me, yo, gaga. Yeah, Biafra voice, 247. Love you, we love you, Roger, me blood, brother man, you know. We go Chris. Cheer my God, I got Rasta man of God. Love you. Yeah. Biafra, you know. Ikuku. Bad guy, you know. What the master. Love you. I can't have a go on. I get y'all away with me. All them enemies of Biafra. Mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, we're not going to invest. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, we're not going to invest. Yeah, he depend me, yo, for you. He depend me, yo, gaga. Africans, he depend me, yo, gaga. This your G, he depend me, yo, gaga. or he dey pay me, oh gaga. I don't know what's wrong with the reasoning ability of a blood man. My God. Someone maximum respect. Yeah, he dey pay me, oh, for you. He dey pay me, oh.